Hi guys, welcome. Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome. Meow. Meow. Hi Pamela and Thea. And Janine. Welcome. Pam and Teralyn. Hi Selena. Hello, welcome. Really? Sarah, hello, welcome. And Lise, hi, welcome. I did them with the blue glitter. Yoo-hoo. I want to say, hang on. Let's see if we can. This way. Ah, there we go. And I cut them because it was so long. I actually bent my thumbnail back. I decided to have a bath last night, and I tried to turn the tap off and my hand slipped on the tap, and I actually pulled it all the way back into the skin. So this one's bruised underneath it. It's so sore. But look, pretties. Alright, so we're colouring an image by the lovely Sarah Richter, and there is a discount code, so if you don't have the image, you can use the discount code. I will pin it to the top here for you. Let me go and find that pin. There you go. And also too, it's in the description, just like below here, somewhere down there, you know, under the video. Or on this side, if you're watching it on a device and you're watching chat, it's somewhere there. Anyhow. Anyhow, it's there. Yes, Shadow's talking to me. Meow. Cam's grabbing me a cuppa and he's off out, so he'll come say a quick hello. Hi, Robin. Welcome. Welcome. Anyone else new come in there that I missed? Cool. So, we're going to be using Prismacolor. Prismacolor. It really hurt. It did hurt. It lucky my fingernails, actually, you know what? It's probably not lucky. I think if I hadn't have been in the bath, I think my fingernail would have been like hard, but because I'd been sitting in the bath, my fingernails were sort of soft. And I think that's what made it worse, bending it back. But I think if my nail was normal, I don't think it would have actually snapped or bent. I think it would have been fine, but hi Mona, welcome. So yeah, so I thought, oh no, well I better the other gel polish needed to come off anyway, so this will give me a chance to cut my nails short again and start again from fresh. From fresh. Diane, hello, welcome. Welcome. So the paper I'm using today is this lovely paper. And I also had a question this morning about the printer. I used the Epson Workforce. It is in the description below. I'll also put it in the, well, if I can find it, put it in the chat here as well. And you can go check it out. I think there are different models that are very much use the same ink. It's just, this is a particular printer I have, but hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Ev. Welcome.
Morning, everybody.
Oh, look. He's
Afternoon and good night.
He's here for a minute, as I said. So this is the paper I'm using. I just popped that up there now. And printer, I think I have a... it's in the description as well, but just for those that were asking, this is the one I use. And I like it because it's got waterproof ink. It is an inkjet. So they also asked me if I prefer inkjet over laser. Laser seems to, if I printed this with my laser, if I put my hand over it like this, the actual laser, is it ink? Is it like a plastic, isn't it, the ink?
It's
weird. But anyway, it can rub off.
The powder into it.
And because we've got this sort of kind of rough paper, it doesn't stick like it prints on, but because the paper's rough, it's got that room to rub and basically peel off, which I've had happen when I did use it. So the only time I might use my laser is if I'm doing a Copic image on smooth paper. I might print it on that, but generally I like the inkjet better. Anyhow, and I like the Epsom because it's got waterproofing, and that's the paper again.
Oh, I like this picture.
It's cool, isn't it?
I like it.
It's very cool. Welcome, guys. Meow, there's Shadow. She's come to say hello. Does your fingertip hurt? Does your fingertips hurt after you cut them? No, no. No, this one does because I bashed it, but no, I don't feel anything. Look at my big Yochi colored finger. No. Hello, sexy voice.
Where?
Right there.
Where?
There. Oh, Ev, bye-bye. Come back and say hello. Lulu, hello. No problems. Welcome.
Be safe, Ev. Don't work too hard.
Yeah. You drive safe and don't work too hard as well.
I need to run.
Okay.
Enjoy your cup of tea. Have
Thank
fun,
you.
everybody. Hopefully I get time to check it out later.
Alright. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Oh, ow. No worries, Janine. Ow. I just hit my leg. Alright. So, I thought we'd do skin. I did do the color blends or the color okay. Ooh, just think, what are the words? Okay, words are hard. The color comparison chart is in the description below. I have posted it on Patreon. If you click on the link under the video, wait, let me give me a sec. I'll see if I can show it up on the camera here. All right. It's paused, but it should. Let me just double check it works. Hang on. Oh yes, it does. Oh no, yes, we don't want that. Okay. You just here we go. Let me see if I can share the screen here. If you're in my Facebook group, it's easy. You just need to go to the Facebook group and there's an event there, and in the event I've posted it. But just under the video, so this is the video here, just under here, there are some links. These are the Greyscale I'm using today. There's also a line art version and both line art and Greyscale together. All of those have the discount included on them. The discount is only valid till the end of June 2020, so make sure you grab it before then with the code. Otherwise it'll be available in the shop, just not without the discount, you know, unless there's a special on another time. I don't know why that link works but every other one doesn't. I might need to check that. Anyway, under here it says what will we be using. We'll be using Prismacolor pencils, and here's the brands that I'll be using, and you just click on that. And if you go to Patreon here, you'll see just down here, look, that's the Prismacolor swatch chart if you don't have the brands that I've done. There's also a picture image of the color list, and also if you have a look down the bottom of that, there is the swatch chart and there is a PDF of that as well. So that is it. That's the color comparison. And this time I did actually try the color blends for the skin, and the other colors I just matched closest match. So the skin colors, I did a bit of a test of those comparisons. So the Farben, Teaser, Black Widows. I did a little bit of a Polychromos. I did a bit of a tester one, so hopefully you can see they will come out very similar. Anyhow, it's hard because there's not a lot of colours that match these colours I'll be using today in the Prisma set, so that's why I did a bit of a test play just to make sure, because it was hard to match them. Alright, so are we happy with that? Awesome! I can speak. Helen, hello, welcome. Go eat Lulu. Alright, so. Janine's liking. Terralyn, you are always so happy and cheery to see everybody. Helen, sending you hugs and love. Hello, everyone that said hello. Yes, exactly. My thoughts exactly. Alright. So, shall we get started? I'm very excited. Sarah told me something. Told me that maybe she might be having a new book come out soon. Would that be cool? I think that would be cool. We've got so last month we did Grazia Salvo, and Grazia's got a new book coming out. It's on pre-order. I'm pretty sure it should be now anyway. And then now Sarah's got another one coming out. It's very cool. Very cool. Alright, let me just close a couple of these windows, shall I? Alrighty. Well, we've got a few in here today. We're going to be doing a giveaway halfway through, so make sure you hang out for that. If you have any questions, just ask in chat, please, and thank you. Actually, caps is good because I can see them better. I do try to look at the chat, but you know, are you busy watching us? Ah. Alright, let me zoom in a bit. Hello. I just tried to... I don't know, give you a good view of that, but here we go. Let's just... I had to take it off manual zoom because... manual focus because it was playing up so much. It just kept focusing on my hand rather than the pencil, and it was just really frustrating. So hopefully this will work better. Okay, we're going to start with the skin. And we have two colours we're going to start with. So some of these pencils are so little. I have 90% French grey. Oh dear, where's my other one? There we go. I have two pencils. Let's do some focusing here. There we go. We have 90% French grey, 1076, and we have 50% French grey, 1072. Zoom. Focus. La, 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 la. I hope she writes and speaks to you often, Helen. I really do. Coming. Just sometime this year. What? What? Hang on, wait, what? Sarah, I missed that. I missed that. Was that important? What are you doing? Okay, we're going to start with the French grey. Oh, you know what? I can't see, and this is a problem. So, better grab those glasses, eh? In my bright pink glasses case. So I don't lose them, you see, because, you know, I'm blind and all. Cam asked me to look at something the other day, and I just looked at him and I walked out of the room. He's like, don't walk off, I want you to look at this. And I'm like, come back with my glasses. I'm like, I was looking at that, but I need these. I cannot see without them. Oh, her new book. I'm not sure. She did say it might be a little while because of shipping, and she was waiting to get them back, possibly. I'd have to go back and have a check of the messages. I just realized there's like a tiny little spot there that is kind of a pain, but anyway. I'm going to use some 90% French grey. And we're going to go in. I'm going to do this first so we don't lose them. To all of these little cracks. So it's like almost like broken porcelain. And I'm not going to put too much colour. I'm going to make the skin really kind of beige looking, actually. Just making sure I get all of these sections done. Cam's taking Nanny for a bit of a drive today. So I hope it goes well. She can be kind of a pain. It's great having a baby again. I've always got to find someone to babysit. Even though she's nearly 3. Actually, she's 3 this month. My goodness, that time has flown. There's a whole heap of tiny little cracks here, and you know what, we'll probably end up colouring over a lot of this, but at least if we mark them out now, we should in all hopes be able to see them later as well, and we can come back over and redefine them a little bit. So it's called Gothic Doll, but I think I'm going to do it, I've kind of done a bit of planning for some bright purple and pink. And some greens. And I'm going to make her pretty, even though she's kind of sad looking here at the moment. Could be sad and pretty, yeah? I think so. It's like she's a porcelain Bratz doll that that fell over and cracked, you know? A Bratz or Monster Hole, Monster High, a Monster High doll. Oh my goodness, my girls used to, well, one of my girls used to collect those dolls, Bratz and Monster High. She actually sold some of her Monster High stuff not long ago. So what happens when you grow up? Oh, look at this poor girl with all these cracks in it. I don't know. Oh yes, I do too. I remember doing a picture in Sarah's first book, and I accidentally sprayed it with glue instead of you know, sealer. Oh, you have it, Lulu. Awesome. No worries, Kenny. Yes, it's hard, especially you won't see her for a while, but we can talk every day. And all right, old-fashioned nice. Hiccups. They're all grey? Oh. What do you mean? Hi, Sherry, welcome. What do you mean they're all grey? I thought it depended on what kind of doll it was. Like usually they were different kind of monsters. I don't know. Oh, that one looks like a heart. Look at that. It's a heart crack. That's funny. And there's a couple in under here, and this is like a netting top type thing, so we're going to have to colour in here too. It doesn't look like there's as many in here, so I'm just going to make a few more. That'll do. That'll do. From a couple of Halloweens ago. Oh, it's been out for a while. I basically just go through the artist Etsy shops and look at things that will help people, you know, learn stuff. So I figured this one was good because it's got sort of different coloured skin. The eyes are quite detailed, so we can have a play with some eye colours and different, you know, things like that. I love the hair. I think the hair's cute. So yeah, I just sort of pick things that I know we've got things that are prominent. You know? You know. You know. Rainbow High Shadow series. Google them. I think they're in black and white movie. Ah. I haven't heard of them. Thank goodness for FaceTime. Yes. Alright, now I'm going to swap to 50% French grey. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to colour over all of the shadowy areas now. And you're like, oh, it's already grey. Well, I know it is, but this is French grey, so it's got a little bit of a brown tone to it. So we can get rid of the greyish kind of look and add in a little bit of brown tone. And I'm going to use some, I don't know, lightish pressure. And to get more colour in a particular area, I'm just going to colour over it more. So we'll just go over it a few times to get that colour down. Under the eye. Just shading over the top. Shading kind of comes down around on her nose there a little bit. Just on the edge there. We've got to give her a little bit of shape or she'll just look like a flat piece of, you know, piece of picture. Alright, I'm going to just put a little bit of pressure in the nose, under the nose there, because I do want that darker. It looks like we missed a little bit of a crack, so I'm just going to put that in there. On her lip there, and then we're just going to shade the shadowy bits again. Down her face a little bit here. Shadow's trying to wake up your dog. Yeah, Shadow's a bit of a brat. Aren't you, Shadow? I think she's curled up in her bed behind me. Amongst my mess in my desk area here. So there's still a bit of a shadow just down here, but it's a little bit lighter coming into the face, so I'm just going to lighten that a little bit. A bit darker just here. Alright, so you can see that. The top here. Oh, broke. My phone just broke. Look at it later. Look at it later. Okay, I'll look at it later. That's what I'm gonna do. Too late. I looked at it now. Oh dear. I'm very interested to see how you do her necklace. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to be doing it silver most likely. Most likely. You know what? Most likely. So just remember the amount of blending and layers that you do will depend on the type of paper that you have. If you've got smoother paper, you might not need to do as many layers, or you might just like to do the one layer. If you have more toothy paper, you might need to do more than one layer. So just keep that in mind as you're colouring. And if you are using more toothy paper than what I'm using now, you may want to invest in a white Prismacolor pencil if you don't have one, or I should say a colourless blender. I use the Caran full blender or pencil blender depending on the size of the area. And it will just help smooth the skin out later on. Okay, under the neck here, quite dark. Just make sure you turn your paper to the direction that's easier for you to colour smoothly as well. Don't try and do it in a direction that's awkward to hold your pencil and things like that, because you'll end up with scratches and things in it. Now we need to add a little bit of a shadow in behind this pendant because it's skin showing through there. Well, it might not be, but it is now. I'm making it holy. Alright, underneath her top here, there's a couple of areas you can see there's little shadows, so I'm just going to add those in a bit. Some shadow in here. So we want to make her skin really pale, but also I want to add a little bit of yellow to it, so I'm going to use some of the beiges. And a bit of rosy beige too. A little bit. Oh, that looks like it's part of her top there. Probably do that green. Pretty aqua green. It's like a top here. It's like the material's coming up here, over here, and it's coming across like a cape almost by the look of that. Like a cape? Oh, you're bright. Wait, hang on, wait, what? Did I know that? I did know that. Did I know that? I think I need some tea now. Don't multiple layers give you depth though? Well, look, you can get depth without doing multiple layers if you've got really, really smooth paper, like in the Circle of Life book. You might only want to do one layer. Make sure you start with your darks too, because then you get your shadows. Alright, so we've done that. Now we're going to go with rosy beige, which actually comes out still quite brown. Oh, hi, Selena. Just a message, if I'm around, I'll say hi. Alright, rosy beige. So we're coming over the top of the French grey. I'm going to add a little bit of pink to this. I don't want too much because I do want her quite white. But I'm going to add a little bit. So coming over the darker colour, and then I'm just coming out a little bit further. So what that means is that here we've got this really nice dark section I coloured, but I want to come over that. Like that. And then I want to come past that area. So just come down a little bit further into the area I haven't coloured yet. Got my brush. Look at that. Looks so cool. So Mona, are you there, Mona? Hey, Mona. Coloured and had fun. Ah, nice, Iselina. What? A Quinnipiac Faye from Puerto Rico? Hi, Marilyn. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big house. Ah. Good, good, good. Hi, Loretta. Welcome. Yes, I'm here. Are you happy with the way the case came out? How the trial ended, what the verdict that came back. Are you happy with that? I did hear this morning that she wants to appeal it, but yeah. Yes, absolutely. How about you? Yes, I'm very happy with how it came out. Ah, dear. I just kind of felt like, yep, but you know, it's all good. And she, you know, she was the one that said that she just wanted to move on, but now she's going to appeal it. So that's sort of, you know, telling me she doesn't, and she didn't get what she wanted. And she does not have the money to be able to pay it. So her lawyer kept saying things like, oh, you know, we just hoped it would go the way that the court case in the UK did. And, you know, like, yeah. Anyhow. Anyhow, it's good. It's over for them, hopefully. I wonder what the internet will be raving about now. I wonder what the new next, you know, big thing is. There's always something. So there'll be something new coming up. Who will it be? She's looking pretty. There's a couple of areas I'm just going to go over a little bit more. As I said, I didn't want it to be too pink. I'm sure it was something. The judge sent the jury back. I was like, what? Oh, didn't I tell you what color I was using? I did, didn't I? Rosy beige. Rosy beige. Yeah, here we go. 1019. And it's kind of a, it's really hard to see under this light. It's kind of a pinky brown kind of wow, camera does not like that at all, does it? Look at that roughness there. It's kind of a pinky brown color. Pinky brown. Do we like that color brown? The name brown? Like, brown indicates so many things, doesn't it? There you go. Marilyn says an appeal is not unexpected in cases and is many times used as a tool to settle the case without paying the full judgment amount. There you go. Very interesting. Abby, hello, hello. You listen to Harry Potter every day, hours and hours of listening. You recently finished Rose Madder and Salem's Lot. What is Salem's Lot? What is that? What is that? Sherry's like, sepia? And I'm like, what are you talking about? What's sepia? Rosy beige, rosy beige. This is pretty much all the color, the life that we're putting into it. We'll say life because, you know, the color is life is blood red, you know. So pink is a bit of life. I don't know. That's what I say anyway. It may not necessarily be true, but that's what I say. I don't know, don't you see that? Like, do you see the correlation between that life and like the lifeblood of somebody? It's red. The blood is red. Blah, 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 blood. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, we're going to do a giveaway soon. Yay. Oh, I coloured over her hair. Here you go, hair. Just, you know, don't worry. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. I don't know what it's from. Is it from, what's it, Transylvania, the kids movie, you know. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, look, we missed her shoulder before. Dirt. A little bit of the grey. And then a little bit of the rosy beige. There's going to be a lot of smooshing soon, so if you get sore hands, maybe do a little bit at a time. Especially on a big image. Also, too, a bit of a hint when it comes to doing these kinds of images, too, is that if you do struggle with colouring, you get sore hands and things like that, don't print it as a full image. Print it as like a half size, you know, like half the page, this size, and have it that way. And you still get to have a play and learn without sort of getting too sore and uncomfortable when it comes to the blending side of it. I mean, I think that the colour alongs would go a lot quicker if I did them on smaller sized images, but it's harder to see detail obviously on a smaller image on camera, so but yeah, print like, and then you can print two on the page and have one piece of paper is giving you two images. It saves on paper too. But yeah, don't try to do this massive image if you struggle with it. Do a half size. Because when you take a picture of it, you can't tell that it's a half size, can you? It's you know. Come on, this is making sense. It's making sense. Yeah. True. It is true. It is a little bit harder to see, but, you know, put your glasses on. Sit closer to it. It's gonna save your hands still. Alright, I think I've covered all of the grey now. So let's go to the next colour. Next colour! Now we're going to add some yellows into it. So we've got... Wait, what? Yes. Oh, sorry, we're not doing... Oh, yeah, it's kind of yellow. It says beige sienna and it's got like this pink colour to the pencil. But when I show you the lead, let's have a look at the lead. So this is beige sienna 1080, but look at the colour of the lead. That's not pink. My hands are pink. That is like a brown colour, isn't it? And the other colour that we're going to be using is putty beige. And that's kind of a grey colour, but this has got a bit of a yellow tone to it. Maybe that's the sienna part of it or the beige bit. I don't know, but let's have a go. So we're going to use beige sienna first. And now this time I'm actually going to come over all of the coloured parts we've coloured now and also the rest of the skin. So we're actually going to cover over the whole image with this colour. It's kind of an orangey, browny yellow. It's got yellow in it. It's definitely got a yellow, like an orange yellow in it. Na 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 na. Now, if we didn't do these little lines and things here at the start, we wouldn't be able to see them by now, the really fine ones. So it's good that we did do those first. I'm just going to do it lightly over the white parts of the skin. And just do a couple of sort of wipes over of the coloured parts that we've already done. And I might just leave that area of the nose just there, that little round kind of spot there. Let's just leave that. Just gently come over these bits here. We're at ugly duckling stage now, okay? You love Stephen King? Really? I don't know if I love Stephen King. I wish Stephen King knew how to finish books. Then I might love Stephen King more. My friend and I have got plans to start watching the new series on Stan. It's called From. Pretty sure that's Stephen King. I hope they end it well. I won't be happy. I wasn't happy with The Stand. I hated the ending of that. It was stupid. Stupid. The only reason I watched it was because of Alexander Skarsgård. Oh, very nice. Alright, just covering over all of this. Now, just remembering that the areas that we've already done the darker colours in, there's like a few layers of pencil in there. So when we come over with a white pencil, there's going to be a fair bit of colour there to swoosh around. And these sections in here are going to be a lot lighter, so they'll be closer to white when we're finished, but they'll still have a bit of a tinge of this colour that we're doing now. The Stand was a great book. Did you like the ending? From is the TV series that I'm going to watch, Abby. It's got the guy out of Lost in it. I don't remember his name. His name has left my brain. Too many other things in there now. Too many other things in that brain. Yummy, you are correct. Yummy. It's kind of horror-ish, so if you don't watch horror, you might not like it. James Patterson is awesome. I'm on your level there, Helen. Stephen King scares you? No. No. It's super good, okay. You're loved from, okay. I'm watching a new series called The Staircase. It's so good. Oh, hang on, wait. This is not the documentary series, is it? Or is it an actual... Because there was a documentary about a guy who he actually got convicted of murdering his wife, and later it was dropped, but yeah, that was based on a real story. Yeah, no? You were scared watching From? Yeah, we'll see. I saw the clip and I can see that being scary. I can see that being scary. I didn't find The Stand that scary. I found it more frustrating than scary, but yeah, From, it looks kind of scary, like. Alex Cross. I've read a couple of Alex Cross books. I have heaps of them. Like, there's so many. What's your favorite Alex Cross book? There you go. Maybe I'll try reading that. I haven't read for such a long time. But it's a really cold, it's cold here now, so it's really hard to do a lot of things with my hands because they get so sore. I've been trying to crochet, now the blanket's getting really heavy. I need to figure out a way to slide it rather than lifting it up and moving it across because it's like 3 meters long. And it's getting very heavy. So I have to slide and crochet along the length of it. And I want it to be approximately 2 meters. So I've got a fair bit of crocheting lines to do. So to cover my bed. It's to cover our beds, I should say, because we've got 2 king singles together. It needs to cover across that whole area. Alrighty. The new one. I don't know what the new one is. From is really good too. Okay, cool. It was on Netflix, I think, Kenny, the staircase one. It's a docu-series, I think they call them. It's like a documentation of the trial and his story and the family story and things like that. I got Putty Beige next, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cover over everything. And I'm even going to cover over that little spot on the nose there. And I think I might just go in a different direction here because I've got some lines going on. I want to smooth it out a little bit. So remembering that this is going to be quite light in colour. We're not going to see a lot of the actual colour once we start to use the white. The white's going to cover over a fair bit. So don't worry about the ugly duckling stage. It will get better. Alright, now before we cover over with white, we need to go back over our little scars as well. Make sure they're still standing out because the white is going to just flatten all that off. And we want to make sure we're still able to see them after we bring the white in. So I'm going to go over a couple of those and darken them up a little bit. The shoulder. And we're also going to come over these big lines down here as part of our top, or the mesh on our top. We're going to come over those with black later, so they'll be recovered as well. Alright. Is Fear No Evil and So Far Amazing. Okay, Fear No Evil. Alright, cool. I shall look at it. I still haven't got a new post-it notepad. I should have done that when I ordered some new sharpeners on Amazon. Alright, let's do Fear No Evil. Okay. Oh, James Patterson. I better write that because I might forget. I read all of his teenage novels, actually. How cool is that? I like them. They're good. There was one called Witch, I think. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I liked those as well. 12 books? Who's got 12 books? What are we talking about now? The Wild, season 2 of it so far. Actually, no, but I think I've seen a clip for that one. Oh, the Wheel of Time books. I can't wait for the second season of that to come out. I really enjoyed it. I got, did you guys watch that series, The Wheels of Time? It was really good. One of the episodes got me so emotional, that one of the funeral with the drum, where they were beating their chests. Oh my gosh, I bawled my eyes out. Like, literally sobbed. I sobbed. Oh, I was such a baby. I'm just a baby. So this is the 90% French grey again. We're just coming in and doing a couple of the little scars. I don't want to lose that when I do the white, so I'm just trying to make sure I can see them fairly well now. So when we come in with that white, I'm going to try to miss these areas with the white if I can. But it's going to be impossible in some of the areas, so... Ah, sparkly. Hi, Barbara. Oh, Terrylyn, ta-ta. No problems. I need more post-it notes. Aren't going to follow the whole book. I might need to read it. Ah, Chroma Flow. Chroma Flow. I really need to get them. Season 2, hurry up. I agree. Season 2, hurry up. I just finished watching whatever the part of Stranger Things that they just brought out. I'm so worried about the ending of that book, you know. Because isn't Stranger Things like a Stephen King book too? I don't know. I didn't look. I was going to look it up and see if it was. Anyhow, let's go in with some white. And now we are using white. I have some here I pre-sharpened. Just in case. I don't know why hello from the outside is in my head. I was singing it in the bath yesterday. Good acoustics in the bathroom, you know. Alright, we got some whites. I'm very excited. I can't wait to get a set of Chroma Flow. It's going to be hopefully they make more and they start bringing them across the ocean to us here. And we're just going to put a little bit of pressure down, and we're just going to start in the light areas and just work our way out over the darker areas. Just smooshing. Smoosh, smoosh. Just flattening the tooth out. Let's go a little bit closer so you can see it. Just kind of... There you go. I've gone pretty close there. Smoosh, smoosh. You see? You're just mushing it in. Smooshing it together. Oh, Isolina, that's really good. Wait, what? The older, smaller set of what? Sherry, you talking about the chroma flows? What's the difference between the older set to the new set? Just, wanting to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, well, that was pretty. Went into the eyebrow there. Eyelash, I should say. You don't like dolls? No dolls for you. Why not? I have this doll that's so old. It was my nana's, and I used to, when I stayed there, it was on my bed. Like I used to have it on my bed at my nana's house. I loved it, this doll. And when she passed away, I now have it. It's sitting in a cupboard in my kitchen. She's like a Spanish dancer, but she's not porcelain. She's plastic. But she's old. Apparently it was my grandmother's. I don't know. I also have another, like, child-sized doll with a bride's dress and a veil also, which was my grandmother's. Look at that, it's starting to smooth out now. We're just going to do that all over, so we're just making this all nice and smooth. I don't know if my dolls are worth anything, but I can show you my Spanish doll if you want to see it, but if you don't like them, it might be a different story. Just trying not to smudge those lines, the scarlet, like the fracture lines too much. I'm just trying to keep them trying, but I'm still kind of coming over them. Does that make sense? Like I'm not scribbling like this across them. She should sue a plastic surgeon. It's not plastic, it's porcelain. She should sue her porcelain repairer. Hey, look, no, she shouldn't. I think they've done a really good job considering. Oh, I've seen all the Annabelle movies. I actually heard recently the actual Annabelle doll is actually out of her containment now. I don't know where I heard it from. Okay, break time. Time for... Oh no, there was a bit of blue on that. Time for a, I think that might have to be a scar now. Yep, that's not going to work. Let's do a giveaway, shall we? Shall we? The lovely Sarah is giving away an image of your choice from her Etsy shop. All you need to do is enter the giveaway, and if you do win, you will need to email me your choice of image, and I will send that all off to Sarah, and she will organize to get that sent to you. Sound good? Sounds good. Now, I will ask that those that did enter last month perhaps to not enter today, but those that won, I think there was a couple that won twice last month. So you guys, I'll ask you guys not to enter, but everybody else go ahead and enter. All you need to do is type the word doll, which, you know what, some of you already have, but I'm just gonna, just let me fix that up first. Don't write it yet. Don't write it yet. Because we were talking about haunted dolls, so let me just undo that. Alright, so re-entering the word doll, please, and thank you. I don't think you won last month, did you? No, I had Robin, Janine, Ev, and Marilyn. I'm pretty sure. So, everybody else, go ahead. Adele. 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 Oh my goodness, I need to drink my cup of tea. It's probably cold by now. Do you want to see my Spanish doll? Did you want to see it? Nobody actually said, did they? Any mage. I said any mage. Mice and rats. Ew. I'm not scared of them, but ew. Yeah, you want to say it? No. Yes? No. Abby's like, no, don't show me. Alright, I'll go get her. Hang on. Here we go. Here she is. She's very old. She's gone like yellowing now. She used to be pink. Pretty pink. She still has eyelashes and her eyes are the open and closed ones. Look at all this. It's gone all like browning. She's very, very old. So yeah, it's a shame that her dress has gone all yellow and funny. But yeah, she's handmade dress, handmade. You can see there's little handmade sewn stitches there. But yeah, it's old. I wouldn't know how many years old it is. Look, I'm gonna guess she's probably around 70. Because she's been around since I was born, and my nana had her then, and then my grandma had her before that. So, look, there's a little tear in her dress there. Starting to get old, very old. You can hardly see her eyes open. Creepy. Anyhow, she doesn't get played with, and she didn't get played with when I used to stay at my nana's either. We weren't allowed to play with her, but I used to sit and look at her on my bed. She was very pretty. All right, she's creepy. She is creepy. No, no, no. I might be able to. I think, I don't know about the material on the dress. It's really, really old. I think if you washed it, it would fall apart. I think if you washed it, it would fall apart. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to draw the winner of the giveaway. If you haven't entered yet, it is doll is the word. Make sure you have entered. You've got a couple of seconds. I'm gonna do it in a minute. This looks really light, but let me just, can you see how dark she is? She's not actually light. You can see color. It's just that she's not white, which I really like. Let me turn that light back on again. I could give it a yellow kind of tone. I don't know. Honestly, don't think it matters. Oh, they have other things I can do? Ah. I wonder how much it would cost to get it restored. No, I'm not looking. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to draw it. Good luck, everybody. Wait, wrong button. What the? Hang on, there's something wrong with my... Wait, what? Oh no, it didn't work, peoples. Right, we need a new word. Sorry. Let's put scary in there because, you know. We have to do it again. Sorry guys, it didn't work. It reset and added everybody in. Okay, so if you want to enter the giveaway, try again by typing the word scary, because that was scary, into the chat. Try that again, people. So sorry. If you'd entered before, enter again, guys. It's being it didn't work. It entered everybody in. For some reason it was being like super crazy. Hi Christina, welcome. Welcome. Trying to enter that giveaway. Type the word scary because we're just all scared now because my dolly was scary. Dolly did it. Alright, she's looking nice and smooth. Scary. It's a doll. It messed it up. It did, Diane. Nightbot doesn't like the doll. Oh my goodness, don't start. Now you're gonna have me all creeped out. Come on. No Annabelle references here. It's creepy. Alright, now I'm gonna draw it. So we've got a few people have entered this time. I can see you've entered. Thank you for entering. Anyone else? Just quickly? Alright, here we go. Oh, you did? Helen? Good job. Scary. Marilyn's like, scary, quick, in there. Alright, here we go. Roll it. Nice, Selena. Congratulations. Woohoo. Oh, I better write that down so I don't forget. You need to send me an email with your choice of image and I'll get Sarah to send that to you. Oh, congratulations. Now watch, Belinda. We will be storing the doll in a drawer instead of the kitchen. You're going to cause me to have nightmares. No nightmares. I'm going to put her away, out of sight, out of mind. She's in my little cupboard with all my like ceramic stuff and, you know, the breakables. Do you have a cabinet like that? A breakable cabinet? I mean, I have actually a lot of breakables, but you have that one cabinet where nothing gets touched. Yeah, well, that's where she lives. In there. In there. She lives in there. I actually watch supernatural stuff on YouTube usually. Yeah, that was actually the one I regularly watch. Had this doll in a room and a Ring camera recording in the room. And when it detects movement, it records and moves. It's kind of creepy. And I was like, no, somebody's got a string in there, you know, like you make up all these reasons why this is not real. I always notice that the video camera quality is not really good, and I don't understand how, like, it could be just doctored. Like, someone said that it's because they're uploaded and uploaded and downloaded, and so many times they get compressed so often they just lose their. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. These people know where these videos come from originally, you know? A china cabinet, that's what they're called, yeah. Except I don't have any china. No, I don't have china. I have this, like, that glass that they used to make, like, green glass. I can't remember what it's called. That's got that, like, that iridescent kind of rainbowy effect on it. I can't remember what the glass is called. It's called something special. It used to be a lot of it in the 70s. I have a massive, what you would call a fruit punch bowl made of it. And I've got, like, I don't know, I guess there's some ceramics in there, but not china as such. I mean, somebody might look in there and go, oh, that's a load of junk. I've got, like, the kids' little art projects in there, and like things that are theirs that I didn't want them to touch, you know. But yeah, little statues of your grandmothers. Yeah, mine's got things from my grandparents that I've been given over the time, and precious stuff, I guess it is. Alright, that one's got blunt. So I ordered a new to-go sharpener because mine is completely blunt. And I couldn't be bothered finding a blade for it. And I ordered a new electric sharpener that's apparently rechargeable. But I liked the look of it. It looked like the mechanisms and stuff inside it were very similar to my hand crank one. And there's the ability to have different sized leads too, which I liked. You have a short lead, a long lead, or an extra long lead. So I've ordered that. So when I get that, I'll show you guys. Probably show you on Monday, actually. I was just, sorry, my brain, you know, ADD and all. Just picked up a new pencil and thought of sharpener. Anyhow, sorry to freak you out, doll haters. You know, she's watching me right now. It's kind of scary. I've got my back turned to her as well, so that's even more scary. Uranium glass or carnival glass? That's it, carnival glass. Sarah, you've got it. That's it. Budweiser beer steins Dale owns. Oh, Cam has a lot of Coca-Cola memorabilia. He actually worked for them a long time ago. And he has a lot of, like, you know, special edition Coke cans and Coke stuff. Secretly, I just go into this cabinet and I just sort of throw things out and hope he doesn't notice next time he goes and looks at it. Yeah. Who does that? Come on. Who has someone who collects a lot of stuff and, you know, you're like, why is this even in my cupboard? Why have I got this here? Anyhow. When I clean out the drawer, like everyone has the drawer that has bits in it. You know, the drawer where everyone just shoves it in and, yeah, I'll think about it later. Well, I go to the drawer and I tip it all out into a bag and just put it in the bin. Because if he goes through it, oh, I might use that one day. I'll keep that. Oh, that's where that went. Oh, I might need that. And I just go, oh my gosh, just get rid of it. So yeah, that's me. In the bin. Alright, let's go back to French grey 50%. Let's get some of these shadows back. Because we've put the white down now, we've got this nice smooth layer. Well, you should have, but okay, this little bit down here wasn't done. Just redo that. Is it smooth? Okay, no worries, Isolina, thank you. I have my grandma's Bolivia watch, original case bracelet from when she was in her 20s. Nice. The junk drawer, that's it. Peachy coloured and blue and some green carnival glass. I've got a big thing of green. Beautiful collection of that glass you were mentioning. I think it's uranium glass, and she turns on the black light and takes a picture of it and it all lights up. Ah, nice. I might have to have a look. I think it's carnival glass. I don't know. I have never put I've never put a light on it. Cam's got one. We could probably do that. That would be cool. I always look in, not that I go into them much, but when I do go to a used thrift shop type thing, I will always look to see if they've got any, because people don't realize what they have and they, you know, get rid of it. My uncle used to go, he had a lot of it. I say he passed away. You would think he was 52 when he passed away, but it was a while ago now. But he used to go to garage sales and collect it. So he'd just go to, like, you know, 10 garage sales and just have a look at the glass stuff and just see if he could see any of it. Because, yeah, people getting moving, like, or estate, you know, selling their estates and things like that. And, yeah, they just get rid of it quite cheap. I heard Nani. They're back. They're back. Looking good. Adding a little bit more shadow back in. This is where doing your layers, like, this is where you get more depth, because doing the white over the top can really flatten some of these dark areas. So alright, looking good. Just colouring over all of those dark grey areas again. Looking good. Uranium glass is all green too. It looks impressive lit up. I'm definitely going to have to look at it. I never seen it. Under a glow light. Alright, I kind of feel like we need to add something around the eyes now. We need some colour in here. So I'm going to go with a tiny little bit of this black cherry, which is 10778. And I'm just going to come gently around. Gently around the eyes. Ah, instead of green like my doll, we're giving her purple. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I added that in before I forgot. Just gonna have pinky purple hair. I'm gonna have a pink and purple eye, a pinky purple eye, and a green eye. We're gonna do 2 different colored eyes. Yes, eyes. All right. We need a little bit more of the rosy beige. Just like this. Yeah, I'm kind of being rough. I'm not too worried about how smooth it is because we're going to be doing a little bit of blending again, so and I think I'll just skip the next color. So I'm going to skip the, so this is rosy beige. We're going to skip beige sienna. We're going to go to putty beige. A little creepy but cool. Yeah, well, I quite liked the purples that she did in hers, but I don't like the greys. I'm just adding a bit of color into the skin, and we're going to add some green. I think we'll just brighten it up a little bit, make it look less scary, hopefully. I do like the purple hair though. We're going to do purpley pink hair. Still using rosy beige. Just a little bit longer here. All right. And purple is your favorite? 2.5 hours to go till what, Lulu? No worries, Isolina. What are you waiting for, ma'am? Putty beige. Let's just blend some of this in now. Smushing it a bit. Let's smush the purple in a bit. I'm going to need a tiny bit of white there. Just smush that bit out at the edge there. Smoosh, smoosh. Nice. So just smoothing off all of the colour that I just did. And then we're leaving this nice light pale skin colour still. We didn't add one of the colours just so that it stayed light. She's looking awfully scary now, isn't she? It's looking good. Smoosh, smoosh. Just gonna brush. Oh, 2.5. Where are you? Where do you work? What do you do? I don't know why, but for some reason it's not a nurse, is it? I'm not sure. I'm having a mental, whatever. You may not have ever told us what you do. Got my white again, and I'm just going to blend the edges off the dark areas. Just like that. Making everything a little bit smoother. Especially around the nose there. Alright. We got some eyebrows to fill in here, haven't we? Look at that. Those eyebrows are looking pretty scary right now. Alright, let's add some. I'm going to do the bottom later. Let's add some 90% French grey. Perked myself. Into the eyebrows. And it's just like they're drawn in there, so just draw them in there. Kind of evil looking. Kind of evil looking. Do the side. I might just erase that a little bit there. Gonna line up that way. This eyebrow is so much wider than this one. She's making that raised eyebrow look there. Something like that. It needs to go more up this way, I think. Let's just stop raising those eyebrows, man. There you go. That might make it a little bit better. It kind of goes up a bit higher now, doesn't it? A little bit higher. Yeah, let's get rid of this bit here. So it comes all the way up to there, so I think we just do that section there. Looks like that could sort of, you know, head more in that direction, doesn't it? That's a bit better. That's looking a little bit more even. I'm going to use the putty beige and just smoosh that down a bit. I think that's her eyebrow just all the way down there, but anyway. She got big ones. She got big eyebrows. So that is actually hair coming down over her face here. So when we do the hair, oh, that was good. So when we do the hair, shh, stop making noise. Nice and clean around the hair then. Alright. Just brush that off a bit. Ah, looking cool. Yeah, we've done this nice sort of skin there. We've done the nice, you know, there. And I've blended off. We need some dark eyelashes. I've got black. Do this one first. She definitely would have black. I mean, what other color is there for Gothic? I don't know. I kind of like the really bright, vibrant colors and black. So that's sort of what it's going to be like. Just going to go over the original lashes, and then I'm going to add some more in there. Just make them a little bit extra. A little bit extra. A little bit extra. You like the view from the TV screen? Lucky you. A little bit higher. I mean, technically it does get a bit higher once we add in the lashes, because we fill in over the top of those ones. And then I'm going to fill in some more in between. And then I just sort of fluff up from there a little bit, just to thicken them up so you can't see that separate line there. They look a little bit more full then. Colour really died off there in that section, probably because it was white. Looks good. Alright, go this side. Fill in. Looks good. Maybe a little bit more in there. Alright. Let's add some rosy beige. Oh, Helen, thank you. Thanks, Pam. Have a great weekend. I'm going to use some, we've got about 9 minutes. I want to try to get the main part of the eyes done. So I'm going to do rosy beige just along the bottom. That, what do you call that? Waterline, I guess. And in the corner, I'm just going to put a really, really pale scribble on the edges and the shadowy bits. Okay, and then I'm going to use some of the 50% French grey. We need to sharpen it a little bit, just the tip. Just use the 50%. Maybe I should just zoom in a little bit there. Just use the 50% French grey all the way around the outside there. Alright, now I'm going to use white and we're going to blend that. And blending it. Start on the lightest part here and smoosh. And this part here is actually, I'm going to do white as well. I want to protect the really white highlighted areas because we're going to be doing some nice bright pinks and stuff in here. So we want to make sure those highlighted areas are covered. Just blending that edge as well. Same on this side. This white area is protected. Again. Keep it as neat as I can. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of 90% French grey just along the bottom of the waterline. Just want to darken it up a little bit. Oh, they look so good. So good. Alright. Just going to sharpen up the black a little bit. This one's kind of slightly wonky here. I've just... It's the edge of my white. Just swoosh that in a little bit there so it straightens up a little bit. I made it a little wonky. Ah, pretty. Pretty. Yeah, I think you could do a little bit more of the 50% French grey, just tiny bit, just right on that edge. You want the eyes to kind of look like they're kind of, I guess, going in here. As I said, I try to pick the images where we can learn a little bit. You know, learn a little bit about things without being too overly complicated, and a bit more of the rosy beige. It looks good. Turn it back that way without the reflection on it too. This bit here I'm a little bit, let's just smush that a little bit more. What have we got? May as well while we're here, and then we'll do the colour in the eyes later. Well, I would, oh there it is. I'm going to add a little bit more of the black cherry. Just going to, we lightened it off a little bit too much. More on this side. Oh, no problems. You're welcome. Have a good night. Grab my putty beige again. And just smush that out a little bit. Trying to get rid of some of those little gaps that were there. being gentle. Definitely smoother. All right. Night, Mona. Thank you so much for joining. Let's zoom out. Alright, she doesn't look like she's too grey. She's got a little bit of yellow tone to her. Not that you can see that under the camera. You will be able to see that once I scan it in though. And she's got some really nice, pretty eyelashes just to make her eyes stand out. So what we've done is we've still got to do... We've done the shadows of the eyes and everything. We just need to do the colours of the eye, which we'll do next week. And we'll do the lips as well. And then I think we'll start on the hair. What I will do off camera if I get a chance is just finish this bottom section. Make sure it's blended off. We haven't finished blending it with the putty beige yet, so I'll just go over it and just blend it off a little bit off camera. And when we get next week also, I think we'll go back over these little cracks and things in the face and make sure they really stand out. But once we start to put colour in here, you'll see how, you know, it'll look better. I had an ugly duckling stage, yeah? Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. Zoom back out again there for you. Look at my mess, man. Look at my mess. And I will see you all on Monday. Hopefully I'll have my new sharpeners and we can go through those. Have a quick look. I won't sharpen my pencils till then. Alrighty, well a big congratulations to Icelina for winning the giveaway. A huge thank you to Sarah Richter for this beautiful image. I hope you guys can go grab it. If you haven't already, make sure you grab the discount. Only until the end of June 2022. A big huge thank you to my lovely channel members and my patrons, as well as everybody who has subscribed. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye everyone. See ya.